And my tour of the Magic City continues. I'm Neil Byer, a realtor with the Leftist Real Estate Group, and I'm running around Billings meeting with entrepreneurs, community leaders, nonprofits, educators, and more to highlight the amazing people that call Billings home. Today I'm speaking with Austin Poppler, owner and operator of Prime Shine of Billings. Prime Shine Billings is the premier auto detailer in the city and is Montana's only certified master applicator of IGL coatings, flagship ceramic coating Kenzo. Prime Shine Billings has been operating since 2019 and is located at 2101 Lapman Drive. Austin, my first question, can you describe the services offered by Prime Shine Billings in greater detail?
Yeah, thank you, Neil. So we offer not only interior and exteriors automotive detailing, but also ceramic coatings. So their applications range from basically anything you can imagine we can ceramic coat. So interior, we can ceramic coat fabric, carpet, leather, the dash and plastics. And then exterior, same thing. Basically, every surface of the vehicle we can ceramic coat. And not only that, but basically ceramic coatings have applications range from I can ceramic coat, your nice leather shoes. I can protect those. Your barbecue at home. Stainless steel appliances, countertops. So ceramic coatings have basically whatever you can imagine you can ceramic
Cars, boats, planes, trains.
Yeah, absolutely. RVs.
Motorcycles.
Stuff, yeah, definitely.
What makes the Kenzo ceramic coating such a great product and unique to other similar products?
So actually they just came out with a new formulation for Kenzo. It just came out last year, about November of 2020 or October maybe, and so it's brand new technology, the best of the best protection you can put on the vehicle basically, and it's rigorously tested, basically one of the most sought after coatings in the industry by professionals, and as you said, we're the only people in Billings who are certified to get Kenzo. So,
and if you can elaborate a little more about the difference between your average everyday wax and your product. I mean, what are the differences? How is it going to protect someone's vehicle or boat or barbecue more so than an average wax would?
So basically you're getting a lot higher level of protection with the Kenzo than you would from wax, as far as when you get harsh contaminants like bugs, they have acidic guts splat onto your paint and eat into the surface. Wax isn't really going to do much to protect you there, but a coating is going to be a lot more fortified layer between the contaminants in your paints.
And what about for cold, harsh winters like this? I mean, how does the winter affect a car's paint, and will this protect it?
The cold isn't as much of a problem as the salt and the de-icing chemicals they put down on the roads. Those are really harsh on a car's surfaces, especially where it splashes up off the bottom of the wheels off of the road, and it is a much stronger layer of protection, and it's going to protect against that kind of corrosion that would happen if, like I said, you don't have any protection on the paint. So,
how long does it last?
So we have actual coatings. They go from anywhere from 1 year durability all the way up to 5 years for the Kenzo, for the latest formulation. And those do come with a warranty from Prime Shine of Billings. So,
and they're also, to some extent, self-cleaning, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's self-cleaning properties, as far as you'll definitely have to wash the car less often if it's coated, and also it's kind of like it's an anti-fouling effect, as they say. Stuff kind of just rolls off the paint. It doesn't like to stick to the coating. It will build up film over time when you drive the vehicle, but again, that just washes off much easier when there's a coating applied.
Talking to you, I mean, when you say wash off, I mean, it might just be a matter of taking a high pressure hose and doing a once over and you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty amazing after you see what it'll do for the vehicle once it's coated.
And what made you decide to open this business?
Basically, there was no detail shop in Billings that was, in my opinion, at the obsessed level like we are.
I like that
basically
word.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of the only fit for us because we just kind of go to the next level, and every precaution we can take, we do. Every little detail we can hit, we try to hit. Even our most basic wash package, we're hitting the insides of the wheel wells, insides of the wheels, brake calipers. Everything's getting cleaned, protected.
You have quite a bit of testimonials on your website that attest to that. I looked at your website and there's raving reviews of the job that you guys do. So if you haven't yet, check out his website, learn more about what they're doing. There's tons of information on there. It's a beautiful website and lots of testimonials that attest to the type of job and what they do for their customers. What was it like when you first started? I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but can you elaborate about being an entrepreneur, being the challenges, the struggle, and just learning as you go?
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, it was a much different experience when I first started. I was doing them in my driveway. I didn't have near the arsenal of tools I have at my disposal here, and a big learning process. Every time you do a car, you learn when you're starting out like that. And I spent a lot of my free time just researching, watching YouTube videos of other people detailing, and joining Facebook groups and talking to professional detailers one-on-one and asking them advice and
learning your craft.
Yeah, exactly. And kind of just not only just how to do it, but how to do it the best that it can possibly be done. So,
and I touched on this a bit with the testimonials, but maybe you can elaborate more on the type of feedback you get from your customers. I mean, what do they say they love most about the work and the job that you provide for them?
So we get, the biggest one is looks better than when I bought it, and so it's really good feeling being able to, kind of give them that feeling of a brand new car or better, so we get a lot of that, and a lot of compliments on the personalized service rather than, bringing it into a big shop and dropping the keys, and then, you come back in and, all right, here's your keys, and pay and leave. We kind of go over each and every vehicle after it's done with the customer, make sure they're happy with it, and before we touch it, we always make sure to listen to what the customer wants and their concerns, and kind of let them know what's possible and what's not. And
so not only the end product of making the car look brand new, but the level of service, you try to also be obsessive with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that for myself, it's hard for me to trust anybody with my cars, so I want to try to gain trust with people with their vehicles as well. So,
what else do you just do besides work when you're outside the garage, when you're not polishing and putting ceramic on cars? What are you up to?
I have a little project car at home in the garage. It's
nice.
Coming along, but I obviously don't do that professionally, but as a hobby, I definitely get into the wrenching on stuff as well. So,
what is that project car, if I can ask?
So it's kind of a funny one. It's not one that normally people would call a project car, but it's 1987 Chevy Sprint Turbo.
Okay.
My dad bought the car new in 1987.
Wow, so it's got sentimental value.
Yeah, so it's been in the family ever since it was new, and it's a sweet little car. But
it's had its days. It's had its better days. So you're trying to.
Yeah, my brother
trying to
and
make
I
it
both
look like this again, right? Brand new. Is that the goal?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll ever look
Not
like
like this,
that,
but you know what I mean.
Yeah. My brother and I both drove it through our high school years.
How cool!
And, we definitely put it through some through some torture. So trying to repay that a little bit.
Yeah. Who from your childhood has had a big impact on your life, and how so?
So I've had a lot of really great role models. Both of my parents. My older brother, as we were talking about earlier, he started several businesses. My grandmother, she was the deputy mayor of Billings for a while.
She was the what?
The deputy mayor of Billings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she was also state attorney general for Montana. I believe she was the first or second woman to be the state attorney general.
An influential woman.
Yeah. So she was really awesome lady. That's my dad's mom.
Cool.
Yeah, and so yeah, lots of positive influence from people. So
And if someone wants to take the car in, they want to get a ceramic coating, they want to get a car detail, what's the best way to contact you?
by phone, can call me. It's, phone number 406-206-3756. You can message us on Facebook. You can text that number as well. You can even reach out to us on our website. There's a contact us tab there as well. So any of those ways, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So.
Well, Austin, thank you so much for joining me and telling me more about your business. The service you're providing, I think, is astounding. You know, look at this car behind us. Look how shiny and beautiful it is. So I think you're doing a good service and providing a unique service to the city of Billings, and we're appreciative of it. And if you get the opportunity, please, I suggest you take advantage of what they're offering here. You'll be very satisfied with the end product. With that, Billings, thank you so much for joining us for another episode. My name is Neil Byer with the Lefus Real Estate Group. Tune in next time. We'll talk to more business owners, more community leaders in the Billings, Montana area, and learn what they're doing in the community to make Billings a better place, more vibrant, more beautiful. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Cheers.